WeCrackU provide free mock test for SSC CPO exam. For that, you only need to Google search CrackU SSC CPO free mock test. Click on the first link and start the mock. After completing the mock, you get the complete detailed analysis with the solution and percentile for the mock. Hi friends, welcome to our channel CrackU RRB SSC Banking Exam. In today's video, we are going to discuss about CET 2020 that you have recently heard in news, that is Common Eligibility Test 2020, and this will be conducted by National Recruitment Agency. So now we will be seeing why is this in news, what are the vacancy under this, what is this, and we will be clearing all the doubts and confusion regarding Common Eligibility Test. So now let's start with why is this in news. So on 19th August 2020, Union Cabinet approves to set up a National Recruitment Agency, that is NRA, to conduct a common eligibility test for all non-gazetted central government job. So remember, non-gazetted central government job. So talking about job, so what will be the post and for which vacancy, like what are the number of vacancies under this? So for the exam CET, that is NRA CET 2020, the post will be all non-gazetted post under Group B, Group C and non-technical vacancies. And what will be the sector under which we get the vacancy? That will be all government exams like SSC, Railway, Banking, that is IBPS and PSUs. So after this post and vacancy, let's see what is the important feature. And then we will discuss on confusions and doubt and is it good or bad. First let's see what are the features and then we can automatically decide that is it good or bad. So first of all, CET will replace the prelims level test conducted by the different agencies for the recruitment of non-gazetted posts like IBPS, SSC and RRB post. So remember, this will only replace the prelim level test, not the entire test. So we know we appear for different prelims, like if you're going for SSC exam, I'm an SSC aspirant, so I'll be appearing for SSC CPO, CGL, CHSL, and for every SSC exam I'll be appearing for tier 1, tier 2 and respectively. And if I am a banking student, then I'll be appearing for all the banking exam like IBPS PO, IBPS clerk, IBPS RRB, officer scale 1, office assistant, and for this all exams I'll be appearing for prelims, mains and interview respectively. So for every exam, the one common thing is we are appearing for prelims and then for other thing. So after CET there will be just one prelim for all the exam. Like I'll be appearing for CET, whatever my score is, according to that I'll be appearing in mains and interview for exams like IBPS, SSC and Railway. So after that, NRS will conduct a separate common eligibility test, each for 3 levels. So we know there are some exam we appear after graduation, there are some exam we appear after 12th and some after 10th. So for all the exams, all the level of exam, there will be 3 CET, one for graduation level, one for 12th pass and the other for 10th pass. And these exams will be twice a year. So NRA CET examination center now will be in every district of country. So this can help the people who travel a lot to reach their center to give the examination. So for them and for all the person, we will have lots of center in all around the country. So the other thing is this exam will be in 12 major Indian regional languages and the score of CET will be valid for 3 years after the date of declaration of the result. So once you are getting a good score in CET, that is screening test or a preliminary test for all the exam, you can use that score to appear for mains and interview for 3 years. So that's really good. Sometimes what happens, you qualify the prelim but you don't qualify the mains. Sometimes after that you start preparing for mains and you don't qualify the prelim, whether if you are well prepared for mains or not, now that doesn't matter as you are not qualifying the prelims. So this will solve that purpose there will be 3-year validity of this score. So once you qualify the preliminary exam, that is CET, then you can apply for mains and interview for 3 years. And now talking about attempts and age limitation. So there is no bar on number of attempts and even in age limit, and you can appear the exam if you want to appear it twice or thrice, and the best score will be taken. So no need to worry about, like, if I'm appearing it now and I'm getting 60 and I appear it again and I get 40, so the 60 score will be calculated, not the 40. So for example, let's take you are giving examination, in first attempt you got 40, so you thought you can do much better than this, so you are reappearing for the examination. As you know, this is twice a year, so you can appear for the examination in the same year. So you are again appearing for the examination. So now you got 80 and we are taking it to be out of 100, as we don't know the pattern, it's yet not announced, and neither we know the syllabus. So for example, you got 80 out of 100, but again you feel like no, you can do much better than this, so you are giving a third attempt, and in the third attempt you got 60. So the one score in which you got the highest marks, that is the best score, that is 80, will be calculated for mains and interview. So your best score will be considered. The other thing is, candidate need to do one-time payment for this examination. You know, if you are an SSC candidate, you have to fill the form and pay for all the level of examination, whether it be SSC, CPO, CGL, CHSL. Similarly, if you are an banking aspirant, you need to pay for all the level of examination, like whether you are applying for IBPS PO or clerk or any IBPS RRB, you need to pay for each and every examination. So with this, there's only one-time payment, so this will even reduce your financial burden. After that, remember, this is not the exam, like it's not like you're giving the exam and you're getting a job. No, this is just replacing the prelims part. So based on the CET score level, final selection of recruitment shall be made through separate specialized tier, that is 2 and 3, or mains and interview for examination, which shall be conducted by respective recruitment agencies. So this is just the prelims. So your mains and interview will definitely be conducted according to your score, and after that you will be given a job. So these are the important feature. Now let's see what are some doubts and confusion about this. We'll start with the basic. First we will see what is NRA and CET. NRA is a testing agency, that is National Recruitment Agency, which could be responsible for conducting the preliminary or eligibility examination for non-gazetted post, and the exam that will be conducted by this is CET, that is Common Eligibility Test. So how many CET in a year, and what will be the medium of test, and what are the level, like what about class 12th and 10th level examination. So as discussed earlier, NRA would conduct CET in 12 major Indian languages and not just in English or Hindi. Plus separate CET could be conducted for different level of eligibility, like there will be a different CET for 10th pass, different for 12th, and different for a graduation level student. And the examination, that is number of examination, will be twice every year, and this will be in online mode. So the other question is, what are the exams under this? So NRA CET could cover recruitment exams like railway, that is RRB, IBPS, that is banking and board type, IBPS clerk, PO, and all the SSC exams like CHSL, CGL, Steno Group C, D, Junior Hindi Translator, and all type of exam, etc., whatever it takes. So after this, the other thing that comes in mind is, so with this, like when the NRA is formed, will IBPS, RRB and SSC stop working? So no. RRB, IBPS and SSC would continue to conduct examination for recruitment of various vacancies notified by the government, but they will just stop conducting the prelims level, that is the screening test. Now the question that comes is, so will the syllabus of prelims change, and if yes, what is the new syllabus? So let me tell you, the syllabus will be announced later. It is yet not announced, as NRA is yet not formed. It will be forming. For now it is approved by Union government. So after the formation of NRA, we will be notified with what is the syllabus and whether it is changing or not. So after this, the other question is, will it cover UPSC? So no, UPSC, a Union Public Service Commission, conducts the recruitment examination for group A and B gazetted post, and NRA CET will only cover non-gazetted post. So it will not cover UPSC. So if I appear for this exam, then am I not required to appear for any other exam? So no, if you are appearing for this exam, that means you are only appearing for the prelims exam. You obviously need to appear for mains and interview. But one thing is for the sure, if you appear for this exam properly, you will get enough time to study for your mains and interview. So after this, good or bad? Obviously, you can tell clearly that it is obviously good, as the exam will be conducted twice a year in 12 different languages and lots of center all around the country. And what are the other thing you can say that for which thing this exam is good? As the result will be valid for 3 years, so you can focus on mains and interview completely, and there is just one time fee payment, so this will be cost effective, and it removes the hassle of appearing in multiple exams, and even no need to worry about clashing the dates of examination. And there's so many other points which can say that this is obviously a good step. So hope with this you like the video, and if you did, please like, share and comment. And yes, we also provide all the previous year paper of SSC exams, banking exam. For that, visit our website or download our app and subscribe to our channel, and even press the bell icon for more updates. Thank you.